The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
TNT Cakes, Creations, and More, what we specialize in: red velvet and strawberry cheesecake, chocolate-covered strawberries, custom baby boxes, custom signs, custom tees and sweatshirts, custom sports balls, graduation accessories, custom glasses and tumblers, custom license plates, heat transfers, custom office signs. TNT Cakes, Creations, and More. Give us a call.
This episode of the Big Flex Strongcast is sponsored by G.A.M.G Muscle Gang brand. If you are looking for some help reaching your health and fitness goals with one-on-one training, group training, meal plans, nutritional advice, and more, visit GAMGfitness.com. Do you want to look great while working out with the dopest workout apparel? T-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, joggers, skull caps, tank tops, and more. Visit www.gamgfitness.com or email us at gamgpodcast7@gmail.com. Don't forget to visit us on Instagram or Facebook under G.A.M.G Muscle Gang Fitness, or give us a call at 313-378-7274. That's 313-378-7274.
What's up, fam? Welcome to episode 96 of the G.A.M.G Big Flex Strongcast, where gym conversations meet podcasting. This week on Tea Time with Toya, we will discuss self-care. Join us for another fire show and tell us what self-care looks like to you.
At the end of every day, you look yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, did I get better today? If the answer is yes, and you do that for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, how much better are you going to be? Are you getting better every single day? That's the question. And it's just taking small steps. You don't try to get it all done in one day, in 1 week, in 1 year. It's the process of getting better every day and doing that for a period of years that then create the
Yeah, you got to get your boogie on in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So welcome, y'all. Welcome back to the G.A.M.G, the Big Flex Strongcast for episode 96. You looking at me like I said Strongcast?
Who I
Hey man, yeah, it sounds like it got a lot of reverb or something. Like I'm in the bathroom or something. But anyway, I am your host, John Q, in this bitch, and like I said, welcome back, y'all. And we have both hosts in the building, all three of us. You know what I'm saying? All three of us up in this motherfucker tonight. Sis,
Let's go. What's up, bro?
Latoya Deshawn in the building. Say what's up, sis.
What up? What up? What up?
All right. And of course, we got Brother down here, Don Snipes in the building.
What's good?
Yeah, buddy. And of course, say behind the boards, we say we got Dr. Ruckus, a.k.a. Miles Dixon in the building. Come on, man. What you got to do?
Yeah. Say it.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Yeah, here you go. As y'all know, say this is where this is where gym conversation meets podcast. And so when y'all come into the gym, y'all know what to do. Make sure y'all dap it on up. And what I mean by dapping it on up, say make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and share it out. You know what I'm saying? For us. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. So how was y'all strong again, y'all?
It was eventful. This
eventful.
We had to fight.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. You know,
that was very interesting.
Robbery.
Yeah.
What you think?
Buddy did his thing with him. You know.
Yeah, that shit was robbery.
His ass whooped.
He was one of the first guys that I saw was just as fast and as clever as Tank and could take a punch.
Yeah, you got a chin.
Yeah, he came in, and you know, it just goes to show too. Like, I feel like sometimes, you know, some of these people that are at the top of their game, the champions, they always get
complacent,
kind of ridiculed for like hand picking fights. Like, yo, you gonna fight the dude that don't nobody really know, this and that. And to me, I hadn't really heard about Dougie, but he showed up and showed out. You know what I'm saying? So
I would never fight a nigga named last name Roach. I wouldn't do it.
Believe it or not, they pretty familiar with each other. You know,
that's what I heard. So, they go way back.
Yeah, they go way back. So that's always going to be a good fight for the most part, especially in the pros. You know, the last time that I think they actually fought was in the amateurs.
Yeah.
So, you know, they camps are pretty familiar.
Yeah.
Know? So, you know, I didn't watch the whole fight. I just seen some of the highlights and stuff like that. But for what I can see, my man was Roach was roaching his ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then man, while I was out, have any of you guys tried that simulated golf?
No, I haven't. I haven't just yet. Talking about pro, was it?
Man,
pro,
that shit hard. I don't know the name of that. I don't know the name of it, but
hard as hell.
Yeah, that's bro.
Playing golf in general, you know, I used to work at a golf course, say some many moons ago. So you know what I'm saying. But playing golf is actually
I was terrible
fun,
at it.
But it can. I put it like this: golf is one of those games where, to be honest with you, is very. It can be very challenging, you know, where you think that you got it together, you know what I'm saying, and you got your plan. Nah, it don't work like that. So, you know, any little twitch here, you know, a off little swing there, your shit end up in a rough, in a damn swamp somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
I did good, you know, my first time, like doing it in real life, but that simulated shit, where you got to hit the little curtain. Yeah, I gotta try that on. You know, when I'm, you know,
we're gonna have to go to the actual golf course one day, man. And,
or
hit the course.
Top golf, no, Top Golf.
No,
Top Golf is my limit.
I want to get out there in nature.
Listen, let me tell you something. This year,
I drive the cart.
I will solve this problem. This year, we will have a you know, a croquet event. So I'm just put that out there. Ain't no crochet. That's motherfuckers doing hair.
That's what I'm about to say. You say a
croquet.
Actually,
okay.
That's for people making blankets.
Yeah, well, blankets, knitting, whatever the fuck. But that's, you know. But
okay,
we're gonna have some fun with it. But yeah, it was pretty cool. My mom was in town for her. She was her birthday month. So shout out to moms. And
she said she been hanging.
She just got back home.
Okay,
so,
all right.
Yeah, I talked to Uncle PJ. It was cool. It was real chill.
Uncle P?
Yeah, it was real chill. So
okay.
You know, I had a good time.
All right, what about you, sis?
Good. It was not very eventful, but it was definitely a good, strong end. I rested a little bit. I spent some time with my cousins this weekend, just, hanging out, eating good food, laughing and talking and reminiscing on family events. So, yeah, it was chill, but it was good. It was a good, strong game.
All right. Mine, for the most part, was kind of chill. Definitely, you see the new sponsorship we have, say, Modern Greek and Salad Bar. Make sure y'all check them out. You know what I'm saying? In Dearborn, 22001 Michigan Avenue, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So if
Modern
y'all haven't
Greek and
been,
Salad Bar. That sounds good.
They have a hell of an extensive menu. Anything that you pretty much desired, for the most part, they have on their menu.
Really?
From lobster tails to shrimp.
Where they located?
22001 Michigan Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in Dearborn. So
I'm gonna go check them out.
Yeah, definitely.
And let them know.
Yeah.
That
They got
sounds
some
good.
lamb chops to some avocado egg rolls to some spicy chicken wraps, man. They got a lot of like different salad combinations.
Really?
If you want pizza, flatbread, some of everything, man. Gyro, burgers, man, all kind of different. Yeah. Like I said, go check them out.
I always
y'all.
wondered, is that how you pronounce that? Like I feel like
Gyro.
I feel like from east to
People
west,
always have some
Gi,
different.
Ga, and Yi. I didn't heard.
Gyro.
Gyro.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
You know what I mean?
Really?
Chicken gyros.
Because I'm a
The
sucker
G
for
is
some good
silent.
tahini.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no, some good tzatziki. I like tahini too, but I like good tzatziki on my.
Listen, they
love
had a I recommend definitely for as far as drink wise, get their specialty lemonade. It has like some mint leaves and all kind of mix it all up. Great.
Really?
Very refreshing.
Handcrafted, homemade.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
That's what's up.
everybody, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all
Modern
get a
Greek and Salad Bar.
Modern Greek and Salad Bar. Check them out on say Facebook and also Instagram too.
That might
Check
sound
'em
like
out.
a plan tomorrow.
You can, hey, look, they always post. Hey, look, y'all want that fried cheese that do the whoop eye and all that?
Yeah, open.
Opa, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look,
We know what you're talking about.
you know, hey, look,
Yeah,
everybody
now
knows
that's
the
like
fuck-
some good cheese though.
Everybody
That's
knows
like,
that, yeah.
I know
If you
what
want
you're
some of
talking
that, they got some of that. So, like I said, you know, they got a hell of a menu. So,
That's what's up.
all right.
Well,
so,
while we talking about our sponsors, I want to shout out one of our sponsors for this dope ass. I don't know if y'all can see this.
G.A.M.G, baby.
Ass
Oh, yeah.
sweatshirt hoodie.
Oh, we
With-
all up.
with
Hey, look, we all up here
pockets.
representing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right.
Shout out.
Yeah, so y'all know where to go ahead and get the apparel at. Check out the website. Y'all know what it is, what time it is. G.A.M.G. Man, here you go.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
y'all. Y'all
Yeah.
can't see the
Yeah, you can't.
shenanigans that go on behind the scenes.
hey man, this stuff looking good on here, bro.
I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Yeah,
a sucker
the
for
menu
a
is
good
fire.
Greek salad too now.
Yeah. Hey, what's up to everybody in the chat? Say we got Mama in the chat. You know
Mama's
what I'm
in the
saying? Say
chat.
hey, Mama. Say we got Richard Heath up in the chat. We got Corey that was on here
My
last.
auntie in the chair?
No, my mama.
Yeah, she always.
hey, mama.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Mama. Say Mama.
I mean, she'll be your auntie too.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
auntie.
She adopted
That's
all the
auntie,
people.
Mama. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? What's up, everybody? You know what I'm saying?
Black
So-
Tone in the building.
Oh yeah, what up, though? Yeah. So look, y'all. We gonna go ahead and get right on into it if y'all. Oh no, you know what? What am I? I'm tripping. I am tripping.
Oh, you was about to go into a topic?
No, I'm about to go right into say toy. You know, your tea time toy.
Let's do tea time.
What you got for us?
Yeah.
I know we talking about some self care today, right?
We are talking about self-care today, but we're not going to talk about it in the way that people typically think about it, right? You know, normally people say, oh, I had a self-care weekend. They're talking about, oh, I got my hair, I got my nails, I had a massage, you know, something like that. But I've kind of redefined self-care for myself.
Okay.
So for me, my self-care is my mental care. I realized last year that if you don't take care of that first, how you look on the inside doesn't even matter. Or how you look on the outside, excuse me, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Because if you are trying to fake it until you make it, the world is going to eventually see your downfall.
Oh yeah.
And the very
Oh, yeah.
thing that you're trying to prevent from happening, they're going to eventually see it.
Yeah.
So last year, I kind of fell back on the the outward appearance things and really just focused on my mental health. And so self-care for me has been redefined of checking in, making sure I got good work-life balance, checking in and making sure that I'm processing my emotions in a healthy manner, getting out of the habit of saying I'm always good, I'm always gonna be good.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm not good, and it's okay to say that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't want to be strong for everybody else, and it's okay to say that.
Yeah.
But that's all a part of taking care of yourself. So, you know, check in with yourself mentally and make sure you're good on the inside instead of constantly focusing on what people see on the outside.
Yeah. All right. I think part of that, too, far as on the mental, too, is I think a lot of it has to do with, too, what you eat. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times if you're eating fucked up, a lot of times your mental mess around and be fucked up, too. So
that actually has been another one of my focuses is what am I putting into my body and how it makes me feel.
Yeah.
You know, you can immediately tell the difference if you wake up tomorrow and say, today I'm eating clean, I'm eating healthy, no starches, no sugar, no carbs. You will immediately feel the difference in your energy, in the way that you sleep. So, yeah, all of that is a part of it.
Yeah. All right. What about, I know you got something to add. You ain't got nothing to add?
That just sounds wonderful. I mean,
okay.
I think, you know, I had said it earlier this year. You know, I learned that you can't heal what you don't allow yourself to feel. So, you know, checking in with yourself. And you know what? I will add this. It's also good to write down how you feeling in the moment. Right? And then after you write down how you feel, like write down how you would feel better if this situation was different. Right? I think it's interesting sometimes how you can actually put the brain in a state where it's just like, man, let me really look at this stuff for what it's worth.
Yeah.
You know, and what if this thing actually goes well?
Yep.
What if it turns out right? What does that look like? I was just talking to somebody recently, and I had read once that by the time a child is like 3 or 4, they've heard no like millions of times. I want to say it was like 5 million times. It was something crazy. And I was just thinking, like, how many times do adults speak life into their children? You understand what I'm saying? And that's important because children grow up to be adults who do the exact same thing because we're creatures of habit. And that was something that I had a conversation about this weekend, agency in our habits. And what does that look like and how does that affect our life's experiences? And a lot of people, you know, continue to have the same experiences in life because they fail to change their habits in life. And they don't recognize their agency or how powerful it is. And so that too causes them to have the same experiences in life. So yeah, just, you know, write down how you feel and write down, you know, hey, look, this brings me joy, gratitude. You know, taking a moment sometime to say, hey, I'm appreciative of this, because I also realize that sometimes, you know, when we check in with ourselves, we also need to make sure that we checking in and asking ourselves, what are we appreciative of in the moment? Some of us rarely do that. We have so much stuff to be appreciative of, and we don't think, we just don't think about that on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? We'll be looking at all the other stuff that go on, and it's like, man, you know what? I have family, friends, people that I care about, food, shelter, clothes on my back. To some people, they may say, well, yeah, I want more. But, man, sometimes if you're not even appreciating the shit that you have. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
The only thing I'm going to add, you know, like you said, write something down. If you're a creative person like me or whatever, you know, I like to be a little funny sometimes with myself, meaning I like to make myself laugh. So, you know, a lot of times I like to turn things into like a song. You know what I mean? So it might be like, you know, just thinking about how fucked up you feel. Then next thing you know, you starting to laugh like, I really don't feel that fucked up at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going through something. So
you must have freestyle about your shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You know, sometimes it take that though. You know what I'm saying? Just to get that monkey up off your back. So, you know, if like I said, if you're a creative, you know what I mean, find different little ways. You know what I'm saying?
You just said something. I do like to dance.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
If you like to dance, my ass off in the shower.
There you go.
I get that motherfucker again.
In the shower.
You know?
Salsa, kazumba, all kind of shit. I be in that motherfucker
break
dance. What? You don't even know, boy.
Hey, however you got to get it. You know what I'm saying? To tap into yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To get it. You know, to get yourself back on track.
Yeah,
you know what
and
I mean?
that's just a couple of tips. And maybe we can kind of go around the table and everybody give a tip. Well, Don gave his tip. He said, write it down. You said, make it funny. So I'm gonna give my tip.
Yeah.
When I allow myself to feel the negative feelings, I box myself into those negative feelings for a period of time. Like, okay, you got 10 minutes to get it out. And I think we talked about this before. You got 10 minutes to get it out, and then you need to spend 20 minutes affirming.
Yeah.
And then you need to move on from this situation.
Okay.
Somebody said to me, gave me this little diagram that said, I have a problem. Can I do something about it? Yes. If yes, then what? And then create your action plan based off of what you can do about it. If you have a problem, you say, can I do something about it? No. Then you just got to let it go because you can't do nothing about it. It's just going to be what it's going to be.
Yeah.
And worrying about it doesn't help you move forward. It doesn't change the situation.
Yeah.
All it does is raise your blood pressure.
Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
You can only control the controllables.
Control your controllables. Control your climate.
That's it. All right, y'all. Hey, look, if y'all want to give us a call and let us know, you know, anything to the degree, like if you, like I said, if you're creative in anything and you find yourself being in the funk and you want to get your mental together, you know, for our self-care, give us a call at 810-560-0658. All right.
Yeah, if you got any special moves that you do in the shower,
right? You know,
don't let us know nothing though.
Call in. Let us know. Give us all the details.
Wait a minute. I got to set some boundaries.
Yeah.
I said if you got some special moves that you do in the shower by yourself, don't call up here talking about no moves that you be doing with your partner.
Yeah,
all right,
you know,
we don't want to hear none of that. Yeah. All right, we're gonna keep the show PG tonight.
Do butt naked twists.
Yeah. Just
send videos.
Again, we're gonna set some boundaries. Don't send no video up here we don't want to see.
So look, like you talking about say boundaries. Look, we gonna go into our first topic, right? So our first topic is dating. All right, first dinner date red flags, right? And what I mean by that is name some red flags that you might have experienced during a first date that you might have to, you know, made you rethink continuing your relationship with that person, or just, you know what I'm saying, good. I'm not gonna say a red flag, but just, you know, something that stood out, you know what I mean, in your first dinner date, you know what I'm saying, with your significant other or somebody in the past or anything like that. You know, if you want me to go first?
I was gonna take this.
Go ahead. You go first.
So, one of my really good friends, I'm out. I meet them at Starters one time. I'm sorry, meet my friend at Starters. When I get there, she's there with another young lady.
Okay.
Some years ago. Anyway, so when I sit down, my friend says, "Hey, this is," and I forget her name at the time, but I shake her hand and say hello, and she says, "Yeah, but that's not my name. My name is this." So my friend turns around and kind of give her a weird look, and I see them kind of had this awkward ass exchange. Cool. I just kind of played the shit off. Now at the time, she was real cute, had a stupid ass. All right, and I'm like, oh man, baby girl, look, you know, my type, whatever.
Okay.
Long story short, we go out to dinner once, and we're sitting there eating dinner, and she says to me, she was like, yeah, what are some of your pet peeves? You know, some stuff you don't like. So I said a few things, and I'm like, man, you know what? I'm like, I don't like when, I was like, I've seen girls like lick underneath their fingernails. All right, now listen. Listen to me. Yeah. She had some long fingernails all the time, right?
Yeah,
listen. So she's eating barbecue at the time, and as I'm telling her, like, yeah, I don't know why, but I don't know. I just, you know, I don't really like when girls, and she was like this, for real, and just look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. listen. Right in front of me. And I'm just literally sitting there and I'm like, bro, I damn near start sweating. I'm like, damn, it's time to go.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm telling her in the moment, like,
so she just,
yo, this is a little kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't really my thing, you know what I'm saying? She was like licking really hard up under the, and just did it in my face to say, so what? And I was just like, it was a real bad experience. But anyway, yeah. When you're young and do dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? And whatever.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
nasty, ladies.
Yeah, that was a huge red flag because that's where I'm going with this. It was just like, you know what? I don't know if the way I'm set up. It just might not work. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
So after you hit, what happened?
I ain't gonna even lie. I was just
and then make it through that
shit.
one.
Yeah, shit got awkward. You know, and listen. I said that story specifically for this. When you young, you know, you think you kind of know what you like and all this kind of stuff. And you just got a certain type that you like, male and female. You understand what I'm saying? And when I saw her, I'm like, ooh wee. And then after I went out with her, I was like, ooh.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was
just a whole turn off. Like,
it was like, whatever.
Yeah.
It's overrated.
What about you, sis? You want me to go?
Yeah, you go.
All right, look, I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and
we got a call.
Is that a call?
We got. I was about to say I'll go ahead and dip my foot in this water real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have to tell a story about the doctor. Good old doctor. Mm-hmm. Good old doctor. Dr. Peaches, huh? Mm-hmm. Our first dinner date actually was at Red Lobster, right? Mm-hmm. And you know, we was already talking, and she let me know that, you know, she thinks she was developing a allergy, you know, being allergic to, say, seafood.
Oh shit!
Right?
What was y'all doing
but she
at Red
like,
Lobster?
you know, she was like, oh yeah, you know, I can eat and stuff like that. You know, I grew up eating stuff. She was like, but you know, last time that she had some, she was like, yeah, she thinks she got the, you know,
a little something going on.
Developing, say, some allergies to her. So I'm like, it's me, her, and it's a couple of our friends or whatever, you know. Mm-hmm. So we get there, and I'm like, listen, order you some fish or something safe. No, I think I can go ahead and eat some shrimp or something, right? I'm like, don't do it. Mm-hmm. Needless to say, do you think that she listened?
You know, that's
absolutely not.
Oh, no.
So, you know, she went ahead and went against, say, my
suggestion.
My suggestion, and needless to say, we got in the car or whatever. We on the way home, and she just immediately started scratching and shit, looking like a damn crackhead. I'm like, oh hell no! So we make it off,
just breaking off.
Man, look, scratching, whelping up a little bit and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So you know, we made it. Hey, look, we made it home, back on Butterwood, right? And we're like, yeah, we got to go get some Benadryl or something, right? You know, so our friends and stuff, they went. So I stayed at home, and I'm like, hey, listen, you might have to get the hell on up out of here, because if your ass dies, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, my mama ain't gonna hear that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, needless to say,
she having an allergic reaction.
I ain't give a damn. Cause I didn't. Hey, look, the red flag was you should have fucking listened. You know what I mean? You should.
She still don't listen, do she?
Hell no. Well, I'll put it like this: she don't eat. Look, she don't eat any shrimp, right? However, you know what I'm saying. She tried to say, "Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and try." I say, "Well, make sure you close by, say, a hospital or something." You know what I mean?
So maybe a little fish every now and then, but just no shellfish.
No. She can't eat any shellfish.
No shellfish.
That's all. You know what I mean?
So she can eat.
She can eat fish.
Gotcha.
She can eat fish.
So
but she
salmon
like shrimp. Lobster.
Yeah, no shit.
No, I'm saying she can.
Oh yeah, she eat fish.
Whitefish, salmon, perch. Gotcha. No scallops, mussels, oysters. Gotcha.
Nah, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, needless to say,
no clam chowder for her.
Nah. So needless to say, that was a major red flag. However, it still worked out.
It did still work out.
You know what I'm saying? You know, almost 30 years later. You know what I mean? So you know, it was a red flag for me, but you know, my dumb ass stuck with it. So I guess it worked out. So you know what I mean. So what about you, sis?
I got top 3.
Okay, all right.
Bad breath, wrinkled clothes.
This all came on the first date? Or this is all
This
different
is
dates?
like different.
Red flags. Like
Red
if a
flags.
motherfucker ain't ironed his clothes.
Different dates.
Okay.
That's wild.
Bad breath, wrinkled clothes, and bad mouthing your ex.
Yeah. Okay.
Those my top 3 red flags on the first date.
Okay.
What? You know what? I gotta add one to that too. Listen, hold on. I got one more.
Add one in.
Yeah, I gotta add this
what
one
about,
in.
Hey, look. What about somebody grabbing a hot ass iron?
A hot ass what?
She knows.
What?
That wasn't the first date, but that was definitely a red flag because how dumb are you?
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
That you picked up a piping hot pan that the waitress
No, it was a
said.
hot iron skillet.
like
Yeah,
a
that's what I'm saying.
black
Yeah,
it was a hot iron
you know how they bring it fresh out of the oven
What was like?
and set it on the rest of us is grabbing like a spoon and dumping it on the plate.
We all looking like,
His
what the
dumbass grabs the damn pan.
Yeah.
Listen, how about this one?
There was a few red flags on that day, and I was embarrassed. It was it was over after we came back from that trip.
Yeah.
I had
I had to witness that one.
Listen, I ain't gonna say no names, cause this person is such a sweetheart. But I go out on a date with somebody, and they make up a few little cocktails, whatever. I don't think it was gin and tonic, but it was something. I think it might have been tequila and tonic, right? So I have a couple of them. We in the backyard, everything chill. She said, "Hey, you want just one more drink? You know what I'm saying? Before we get out of here, we've been chilling the whole day, whatever." I guess she figured she gonna make the last drink the best drink. So we finish up, and I'm taking the grill and stuff because she didn't grill some stuff, and I'm dumping the grill out and everything. And all of a sudden, I see her get a little woozy or whatever. You know, she looking like, maybe she didn't have. Maybe that last one might have been a little too much.
Say put a little bit too much.
Listen, she get in my car, throw up everywhere. Listen, she get in the car, and I'm like, "Hey, look, I just gotta get you to the house." She's like, "Okay." And just, listen to me. Now listen,
Hell nah.
I let all that go, right? The next morning, I get in the car. I'm looking for something in my middle console. I stick my hand in like a glob of it. I'm like,
Yeah, that's,
I don't even have a weak
you said just a
stomach.
big dumbass scoop and throw up.
just drinking too much. I'm like, how, Sway? Again, this person is swear, but I'm like, how, Sway?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was just a...
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, that it would have been over.
It wasn't a red flag, but it was just like... It did make. I'm like, man, I wonder can this person hold their liquor? Because they don't, something,
That's immediately a red flag for me. I do not have a weak stomach, but I do not do vomit.
Yeah, that's
absolutely not.
Yeah,
how is you
vomit
cool?
would make me.
You
vomit.
just threw up inside my car.
Yeah,
is you cool? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
So you meet a dude and he feeling like that one, but he like maybe he didn't pregame before he saw you because he was nervous.
No, absolutely not. Know your limits, my baby. Know your limits.
I ain't mad at you because smelling some throw up, man.
Know your limits.
Yeah.
First of all, I have been the drunk person, and my friend was going to drive me home, and before we got in the car, I was like, hold on. Because I knew getting in the car feeling like that wasn't a great idea.
That motion was going to
like give me 2 seconds. Let me get it out before we get in the car.
So you just went and excused yourself for a minute.
Absolutely. No, I knew it was going to happen. In the club, I was fine. As soon as I stepped outside and that fresh air hit me, I was like,
I'm out. Listen, I'm out in Cali with a whole bunch of dudes. They are professional athletes. They go out with a bunch of chicks, and we riding in the car, and we on the freeway. All of a sudden, I see dude pull over. It's about 3 carloads of us. Chick jump out. She yelling at her girl for something. Her girl passed her or something. I've never seen this before. It's the first time I've ever seen it. It was called a weeple.
What the hell?
Let me tell you what this is. It looked like a penis, but it's a cup that girls can pee in. Like they holding a dick. This shit had me rolling.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to G.A.M.G, the Big Flex Strong Cast. Who we have on the line? Say, gotta be Willie.
What up, though?
What up, though? Tell from TNT Case Creation and more. What up, though? Tell what's going on, brother?
Not much, man. I was calling about my red flag, man. I had a bad experience one time, man. It was when I was in the dating scene, long time ago. But anyway, man, I met a female, man, and she was real pretty. Took me by surprise how stunning she was, all this. But the red flag was she was just too, I say, ratchet.
Okay.
And I think that probably was an understatement. So I realized once I took her out, I agreed to take her out, she was excited. It's like, okay. I was like, man, in my head, I'm like, hey, she's pretty. Like, why she all excited? Made sense once I got there. So I took her to this nice restaurant, and we get there, and she's like, ooh, this are fancy. I said, no, it's just a nice establishment. It's supposed to have good food. So we walk in, and she got to talking all crazy. All these white folks and stuff in here. And I'm talking about loud, bro. I mean, we sitting down, and she get to talking just so loud that they could hear us. Right. So now at this point, I'm like, because I'm always, like my grandmother told me, don't be fucking around and talking about the people that's preparing your food. You know what I'm saying?
You like calm the fuck down.
Control of your shit. Right. So I'm like, hey, just chill out for a minute. She's like, man, like, where you got me at? All these white folks, what is they staring at? I said, they probably want to take our fucking order. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just going. So I'm like, so once I realized, I'm like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? So guy comes over, brings the water, and, I said, oh, would you like water with lemon? And she like, what? It's like, water, would you like lemon with your water? What? Nah, why would I want lemon? So at this point, I'm embarrassed.
Ooh.
I know it's a wrap.
Ooh.
So I told her, I said, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Like, okay, cool.
Dipped out on her?
No, I went outside. I unlocked my car door. I threw my keys on the seat and locked it back. I came on back in the building like nothing was wrong. So I was like, yeah, it's like, well, I feel you ain't really feeling the place. So I was like, we can go ahead and get out here and go somewhere else. He's like, you sure? I was like, yeah, we can go somewhere else. So I get outside. I'm like, damn. I get to the car. I'm like, damn, I left my keys in the car. Stop playing, you bullshitting. So, I hit the, pulled the handle, the inside lights come on, my keys sitting right there on the seat. Oh, man, what you gonna do? I said, man, I'm gonna call somebody. You got somebody to come get you? Well, one of my girls can come get me. I'm like, okay, cool. About 15 minutes later, they show up. They show up or whatever. She get in the car. I'm like, yeah, I'll holler at y'all. Well, you sure we'll just stay with you? No, I'm good. I'm like, they should be on their way. They bent the block. They bent their block about 3 times, dude. You sure? I said, yeah, I'm cool.
They was gonna catch your ass.
Yeah.
How'd
you get the keys out though?
Right.
When they took off the last time, I called OnStar. Hey, OnStar, I locked my keys in the car. Okay, Mr. Williams, we're locking the door right now. Click.
That was brilliant.
Ain't never said nothing else to her. Hey, ghosted her for one. Didn't never say nothing else to her. She texted me like 3 days later, like, oh, I guess we acting funny.
That's brilliant.
I'm like, nah, we ain't acting funny.
Bro, we got another call coming in.
Hell no, that's it. Hey, well, thanks, man, for calling in. Say, welcome to the G.A.M.G, the Big Flex Strong Cast. Who we got on the line?
Charles.
True Toast in the building. What up, though?
What up,
bro?
Going on, my nigga?
Man, hey, listen. Were you able to hear say what we talking about? Say first dinner date red flags, man. I know you got a story.
Yeah, it's a lot of them. Yeah.
What you got, man? What's going on with you?
Shit, man. Trying to stay busy.
Yes, sir.
And making these days go past as fast as possible.
Okay. Come on, man. Give us a story, man, about a first dinner date real quick. First dinner date red flag.
Or what's your red flags from a woman on a date?
Eating off my plate.
You say,
I'll break your motherfucking hand.
That ain't romantic, bro. When she reach up and be like, baby, let me get a little taste.
Nah, we post COVID-19. Ain't nothing romantic about touching my damn plate.
Damn. Will you feed her though? What if she want a little taste? Like, what if she like, hey, yours smell and look better than mine? You gonna give her a little sample?
See, this is how it works. Whenever I go on a date, I'm treating.
Right.
So you have the option of the exact menu. I got the option of.
Damn. I'm only like that with my salad. I'm a little stingy with my salad. But whatever.
Nah, I ain't stingy at all. She can get more than me. Just get your own plate.
Just get your own.
I don't want you eating off my plate. I ain't gonna eat off yours.
Okay, what if it's an extra little saucer on the table? You gonna take something off yours and slide it on there for her? You gonna hook her up?
Hell no.
Yikes. Okay. What's a red flag?
That's a red flag for me when they don't want to share their food.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind you eating. You can eat as much as you want. Just eat off your own damn plate.
Yeah. I'm kind of with them on that
place.
No, I'm kind of like that too. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, you know what I mean.
You don't like nobody eating off his plate, cuz?
No, hell no. Like you said, order what you gonna get. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got enough. Because what I want to eat is what I want to eat.
But I just want a little bit of everything.
That's fine.
Like
I might flick you a couple of fries. That's about it.
You know, man, I read some women, man, when they have a good dining experience, man, it get the poom poom wet. So I'm a firm believer when it's dinner time, like what we doing? What we got to do to make this an experience? You want some of this? Come on, open your mouth.
This what I learned about
water make you wet too.
Yikes.
My experience with women is
drink that water with that lemon, like Tim said.
You said what, Tim?
Score. If you see their teeth, you can score. I'm a silly nigga, so I ain't about no food.
Oh, you said if you give him the skin of the grin.
Right. No, but he's right about that. He's right about that. If you have me laughing all night, it's a good time.
That's how you comfortable.
It's the joke.
Yeah, you comfortable when you smiling.
The moan at your strokes.
If they laugh at your jokes, they gonna moan at your strokes. Okay.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Man, y'all always coming up with some crazy shit.
Comedians do get all the pussy.
Yeah. I don't consider myself no model, but I'm one of the silliest motherfuckers you won't ever come across.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of aunties' beds off telling jokes.
Damn. I'm sitting here just thinking about myself. Chicks be like, you so serious? Yeah, I gotta lighten up. Maybe I gotta get a little joke book.
Yeah, talking about cooking some steaks.
Yeah.
Hook us up, man. That might be a good
I can't wait till your ass. Hey, look, I can't wait till you get back, man. So you hit that grill, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, when I get back, we're definitely gonna hit the grill. We're gonna eat good as hell. We're gonna gain some weight that day.
Absolutely.
Hey, you know what? Miles just sparked the idea. Maybe that might be something you got to do, man. Put together a little ebook, Jokes for Strokes. You know what I'm saying? There you go. A male guide to, you know what I'm saying, laughing them drawers off. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's a hell of a tagline, but because I don't be having all the jokes. My mind just, you know what I'm saying? You know what? I like dark comedy.
Because we want to pull out a book or something.
Listen,
Don gonna stimulate your mind.
Right. Look, I laugh, but a lot of my shit be like shit that's really, really funny to me is like really dark comedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Some stuff I just don't even fucking laugh at.
If she smiles, she can stay a while. I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying. Jokes and strokes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you had to come up with a whole book full of soliloquies and shit.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Give a dude
About to
some
start
tips on
making
that.
shirts.
Yeah.
Like you said, if you can see them teeth, you know what I'm saying? She with it.
Start
It's funny.
making
Get
shirts.
the
I can see your teeth. You can get this beef.
Y'all wild.
Yes.
The jokes is stale. You ain't getting no tail.
No,
There you go. There you go.
Shit.
Yeah.
Y'all crazy.
I can see a dude like that on a date and just and like telling jokes but laughing at his own shit, and she just not laughing at all.
Yeah. So it's not. Yeah. We just think you lame at that point. It's when you trying to be funny is when it don't hit. You just gotta let it come naturally.
No, I'm naturally silly.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
This motherfucker's happy.
Hey, but you know what, Toad? That's also, see, everything in life is about strategy. Tim, I know you just had yours, but that also might be a good strategy. You out on a date with a chick that's ratchet or somebody that's gonna go in a restaurant and she figures she gonna order the whole goddamn menu.
Yeah.
Just start telling some stale ass jokes. Get her up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what I mean?
what about that chicken?
What about some
It's people like that, you gotta be raw.
Slapping your own fucking knee. She gonna be sitting there like, oh, you know what? Let me hurry up and get her out of here. I'm not calling this
You gotta be
motherfucker
raw.
back. Thank you, bitch.
With people like that, you gotta be raw. Bitch, your feet stink.
Okay.
Damn.
If you can
That's
smell
deep.
a chick feet
through they shit?
dude, listen,
That's bad.
under the dinner table, you need to check and see if her water running at the crib, because that's a bit much.
That's a definite red flag.
That's crazy
You know
work.
what I mean? So she come outside, say with some socks on top of her boots.
Your feet stink. You should not be able to smell that at the dinner table. I mean, you can
That'll
smell
turn
it
her
over
off,
the
though.
food in the restaurant. That's crazy. It's
You get her
nasty
gone,
too.
though. You want her to leave.
That's horrible.
If you want her to leave and sort her, she'll leave.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's
right.
facts.
Right. All right. So what else you got going on, man? What you want to go ahead and plug in? I know you got to plug in something.
Y'all done threw me off with all that. That funny thing fucked me up.
Well, let's just roll him into the next topic. See what he got to say about that.
So, well, this next topic, I mean, we might not have enough time for that, actually. Yeah, okay. So, look, the next topic, True Toasty, is radio and TV programming, right? So, for years, I've been disturbed by some of the programs that has been allowed to be seen and heard on television and radio, right? I have a question. What is society being programmed to do or what? All right. Is there any true journalism even taking place nowadays? Who controls television and radio networks? Do you believe the mental state of society could change in a more positive manner if the current programming, were changed right now? So, I don't think a lot of people really understand on how much they're being programmed by, say, the radio or TV and stuff, or all these ads and stuff like that. Every time that you see something on TV or on the radio, somebody's trying to sell you something, right? Mm-hmm. So are they trying to sell you something positive? Are they trying to sell you something negative? Are they trying to sell you their own thoughts? Are they trying to sell you, just a bunch of buffoonery, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, And, my main question is, do you know that, when you're being programmed, by, listening to the radio, or say TV?
I definitely believe they coming in with some angles, but I don't really listen to the radio.
Okay.
And after football season going off, I don't watch TV no more, so it's hard for them to get me.
Okay.
But they approaching it kind of fucked up because they got people in a whirlwind pyramid for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like for some odd reason, the society today is they don't have a mind of their own. So anything you feed them, they eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like when we was coming up, we made more of our own decisions than being influenced by what's on TV or what's on the radio. Like
Okay.
Shit, I didn't want a Jerry curl. Easy, my favorite group was NWA. They all had Jerry curls. I never wanted one.
No, me either. Or the MC Hammer pants and shit.
Yeah, I didn't fall into that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they more weak minded today than they ever was. So it's easy to push anything on anybody.
Hey, look, let me ask you this. So Tim wanted to know, you know what I'm saying, first in the program, did you ever find out who got your notebook?
Hell no. It's not that.
Okay. So you're gonna program them to whoop some ass, so you know on that one. Okay.
Man, I hope these motherfuckers die, man.
Yikes.
Alright.
And this programming and stuff, man, is next level right now. Not only is it next level, but this stuff nowadays, man, is scary because you have a lot of people right now that are programming AI. Mm-hmm. And, you know, if you have a younger generation of engineers and people that are in tech that are, you know, adding information so that AI can, you know, compute and do whatever the fuck it do. But if you're adding information that's whitewashed, if you're adding information that's inaccurate, this shit is super dangerous. You understand what I'm saying? And there's nowadays being a truth teller is like, you know, people are being ostracized and blackballed for it, you know, and it's wild that the person who's saying, wait a minute, here's the history, here's the facts. I'll give you something real interesting in terms of programming. There's this doctor who basically is credited with coming out with retinol and a bunch of other things that help with eczema, skin, and all that. And he trained, I think, at Penn State or whatever, somewhere in Pennsylvania. Needless to say, this dude was going to prisons and experimenting on prisoners, pouring acid on them, pulling their toenails, injecting them with all kind of stuff. Bullshit, But this dude is celebrated. Here's the deal. When they released who this doctor was being sponsored by, it was the Army, the U.S. government, Johnson & Johnson. This dude is literally going into the prison system. Look, and there were reports from people who he had actually experimented on, who had got out of prison later, that said, man, this person changed my life forever.
Yeah, that's
pouring shit on me, injecting shit in me, you know, just doing different experiments. So this person, this doctor, I can't think of his name, but was celebrated for many, many years. Well, anyway, some years ago, the president at whatever school this person went to and studied at came out and was like, hey, you know, basically he gave an apology and said, hey, listen, I know this person did A, B, and C, but we can't ignore the fact that some of the things that he did were deplorable and just disgusting. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, and here's my deal. It seemed like it's really hard for some non-black people to face that reality and come out and have the courage to do that. Kudos to him because he did do it. But I'm just saying, like, nowadays, it's hard for people to do that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? To even acknowledge something like that. Like, yo, this was a disgusting, deplorable motherfucker who was experimenting on people, and he was doing it against their will. And that's what the whole point of this was. It's one thing to do scientific research, and, you know, it's you have somebody's consent. But you going in prison saying, hey, look, these motherfuckers ain't got no rights anyway. Fuck them.
Right.
We gonna treat them as half human. And that shit was it was unfortunate.
Now, true toast. So by you being where you at, like, have you seen anything that's been like deplorable, you know, so far, or anything to that degree?
White people. No, I'm just talking.
You
nah,
this motherfucker.
For real though, man, they go out their way to let us know who in charge, and I ain't talking about authority. I'm talking about skin complexion.
Okay.
No, because there's a lot of shit that go on here that's just uncalled for. Like in the wintertime, the heat be broken. So finger quotes, you know, putting them quotations up. The heat be broken.
Wow. Okay.
But it don't be broke. You know what I'm saying? Some days they have it on, some days they don't. Because white people don't fear the cold as much as black people do. So, you know, it's like deal with it or deal with it. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no not deal with it. You either gonna deal with it cold or you gonna deal with it under the blanket or something like that, because we ain't changing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's
real fucked up out here. So one thing I learned about this place is never commit a crime that'll get me in this type of shithole again.
Yeah. Okay. So we clap that up because we ain't got the whatchamacallit right here.
Right.
So look,
we learning lessons.
So we were speaking about, say, the radio program, and I do have a radio fun fact, right? And it deals with, say, frequency, okay? So you have 432 hertz versus 440 hertz, right? So it says research reveals listening to music recorded in 432 hertz frequency has a more positive, smooth effect on people than music than
440.
Than 440, right? The current music that's being recorded and stuff and put out now, you know what I mean, into the radio and stuff like that. Which is they consider it to be dissonant or have a negative effect. So that's what I mean by, say, being programmed by the radio, even by the frequency of stuff that's being recorded to this day. So the people that's in control of, say, the radio station, to me, is more at a say on the evil side, quote unquote, I would say, far as to society, because at a drop of a hat, if they even make a change to, say, even a frequency and then put out positive music or whatever, who knows what, say, society might look like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not only that. Go ahead.
Here go a reality that a lot of people run from.
Yeah.
Negative is more positive than positive in the eyes of these white folks.
Well, I'm not going to even say, you know what? I would say, I'm not even going to say white folks, man. You got a lot of, say, people just in general, you know what I'm saying, that's just evil or good. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, it's a plenty of black people, man, or Mexican people, whatever, that's evil. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever kind of crap. You know what I mean? So every
so thing being, you are
not people that's in control.
Yeah. So
and then the people that's collaborating them, you know what I'm saying? Because you do have a lot of people that's quote unquote people of color that's collaborating, say, with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get the same kind of outcome. Yeah.
If you got to do, what does it do? Like the fiddler on the roof, was he blowing a whistle or something? And he was dictating traffic or mice or something like that.
Yeah.
So what you have is you have an evil mouse compared to, let's say you got an evil puppet. You don't have a puppet without a puppet master. So if you got an evil puppet master, the odds of having an evil puppet is higher than having an evil puppet without a puppet master.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also, I think that when you really think about it, right, who would actually even spend the money to research that, to use it to their advantage? Meaning, I truly believe that, a lot of these corporations, they definitely spend money on research. And when they find things out, then they use that to their advantage. Maybe in the grand scheme of things, the radio is just a middleman in a vehicle that's used. Maybe they might not even be too concerned with that, because, and I'll give you an example. I've been listening to a lot of different hertz music for some years. They say that each of us, we have our own hertz that'll affect us a certain kind of way.
Yeah,
I know a lot of times when I'm at home and I'm tired, I can put on 528 and 174, a combination of those two, and it puts me right to sleep.
Okay.
But everything from sound bowls to tuning forks, all of these things have a different resonance, and they affect us differently. I do think it's something that, if you're really talking about, learning about your consciousness and being self-aware, it's something to kind of, play with and dibble and dabble with. Some people can't listen to music without, it having words and all that other kind of stuff. And then look at what Andre 3000 then put out recently. When he put out
the flute.
But it was a very specific frequency that he did. A lot of people was looking at him crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's because it just didn't resonate with them, because they probably been listening to a whole bunch of other shit for so long, it just don't hit them.
Yeah.
But that's, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
No, so it's funny that you brought up the tuning forks and the sound bowls and and all of the things, because when he sent out that topic, that was the first thing that I thought about. Like, people would really not pay attention to what we're saying in terms of the music on the radio being played in a certain frequency, thinking like, oh, that's nonsense or whatever. But you believe that certain sound bowl sounds and tuning fork sounds, like, you believe all of that can relax you, put you to sleep, but you don't believe that the frequencies that the music is producing can affect you in the same way. Yeah, like, pay attention.
Drill music and all the rest of this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So
did Cuz just say Stinky Red?
Oh, he absolutely did.
That ain't her name?
You stupid.
Is it Stinky Red?
He know what her name is.
Is it Stinky Red?
Sexy Red.
This fool said Stinky Red.
Sexy where? She look like she the type of woman that
she's sexy on the inside.
Hey, listen, she look like she put socks over her boots.
Oh, goodness gracious.
But
her feet stank.
She look like her feet stank for real. So look, I do have, say, a television programming fun fact too. All right. So it says research shows that watching TV starting at a young age can profoundly affect children's development. These effects include obesity, language delays, and learning disabilities.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so I was gonna say, what are y'all opinions on that? Do y'all really believe that?
Think about growing up, man. How much stuff always had a message.
Yeah.
From G.I. Joe, they had the end of it. Knowing is half the battle.
Knowing is half the battle.
A lot of cartoons coming up. There was some type of message that on the weekend you had the ABC special. I just want to say this too. Okay. Anybody that want to research that doctor that I was talking about, his name is Dr. Klingman.
Klingman? Okay.
Klingman. K-L-I-G-M-A-N.
Okay.
Dr. Klingman. Yeah, he was one of the dudes that pretty much was going into the prisons and experimenting on a lot of black people and just doing all kind of crazy shit to them. And again, more recently, they spoke about, the injustices that people had while they were locked up. And it was like, yeah, let's talk about this, because this dude in the beauty industry was somebody who people just kind of praised and revered.
Yeah.
But they didn't talk about how he fucked over a lot of people. Okay. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the kids and the screen time, it can really be used to your benefit or your detriment. I think that you have to monitor what your kids are exposed to.
Yeah.
Let's use my nephew Braylon, for example. Braylon watches TV, but everything he watches is educational. Mm-hmm. But he also watches Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, and you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think it depends on what you're exposing them to. You have to monitor the amount of screen time that they have, because you should really be talking to your kids and interacting with them about their day and who they are, and paying attention to their cues and their signals.
They still got Reading Rainbow out here? Remember Reading Rainbow back in the day?
They used to still, you said, yeah, Doc?
Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah.
No, we remember it, but it doesn't come on anymore. No, it doesn't come on anymore.
It's called Reading Rainbow.
Oh my goodness.
It probably is. That's the sad part about it. It probably is.
No, but you know what? There are a lot of people though nowadays that are trying to take some strides towards bringing more educational content via cartoons and singing a lot of songs and whatnot. Shout out to Jazar Riches too. She got something that she's doing right now, a YouTube channel that's going to be educational for the little babies.
Yeah,
and I have a sensitive spot for them, man, and I think that's something. Again, we just gotta if we don't see it, we gotta create it. It's just that fucking.
You know what happened? What they did was they found out how boring education was.
Mm-hmm.
So they took it off. They don't got Saturday morning cartoons no more, because people was actually learning something positive from those cartoons. They took them off because it wasn't exciting enough to evil doing.
Yeah,
I read this before.
Yeah,
it ain't no good. And if it's good coming out of it, it's not celebrated in the United States.
That's
well, not only that, you know what I'm saying. If something good coming out of it, then you can't really control people the way that you really want to control them because they start thinking for themselves. You know what I mean?
See, you know that for the longest, what sells is sex, drugs, and murder.
Yeah.
You know, all three of those are negative. Sex ain't negative unless you playing it in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Sex is really a reproducing thing. It's not really for pleasure, even though it is. But you know what I'm saying? The way they play it, you know, the society want to see some titties and ass. They want to see some blood, and they want to see some drugs. Shit, they want to see some money. They don't. EMF gonna go do way better than the high school a high school class graduate. Put on a drug story and you put on a fictitious drug story and a reality TV show about kids graduate from high school, and it's gonna blow the high school show out of the water.
Yeah.
Don't nobody give a fuck about that. I was cutting a kid hair that was accepted at 17 years old. He had a scholarship at offers at 45 schools. I put it on my page. I got less likes than putting up a fight or something like that. You put up a fight, you go viral.
Yeah. And so that's even like a bigger even topic right there on, you know, on how much negative stuff actually goes viral versus the positive stuff.
Yeah. That's what, you know what, that's what made me stop posting a lot of negative shit, believe it or not.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like now if I'm posting, I make a concerted effort to, you know, it's gonna have to be something that, you know, maybe is sharing some information, or let's look for those stories that's gonna be positive. Because outside of that, where you gonna see it at? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, tells you cats not even paying attention to that. But again, I think that's up to us to make sure that we spread the word, because there are a lot of positive stories out there, but you know, shit, you know, the news ain't doing it, and you know, you have these gossip. I'm really starting to believe these gossip sites and all this other stuff, they being paid by somebody because it's like, yo, if we can keep everybody focused on some bullshit,
it's circulating the same bullshit.
They're not gonna even pay attention to what's really going on. Then you look up at the end of the year and they be like, oh yeah, black people can't even go in certain restaurants on Tuesday, and you be like, wait, when the fuck did that happen? Because we too busy paying attention to the bullshit and the gossip and the fuckery that's going on that we ain't even thought about some of the other stuff. So
all right, so look, we're going to go ahead and probably wrap this on up, but we're going to go ahead and go around the table real quick and let everybody go ahead and put their last little spin on this episode 96. So you want to kick it off, sis?
Of course. First of all, thank you, bro, True, for calling in. We always appreciate your input.
Absolutely.
For our listeners, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all of the comments. I hope some of y'all shared it on y'all pages. I hope all of y'all shared it on y'all pages. And just check in with yourself this week. Practice positive affirmations and just see the instant change in your mentality and how you feel. All
right. What about you, cuz?
Toast, get this, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, get them jokes and stuff together, because I'm not a silly motherfucker. And, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to start telling a few more jokes out here.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So I can get my HA,
right,
LOL on.
True Toast, what you got, man? On the way on out, man. Oh, you hung up? You gone? All right, say, on that note, all I'm gonna say is just to add on, say from.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, he's still here. Okay.
What you got, bro?
What you got?
But I just say, man, everybody stay positive. Love people, even if they don't love you back.
Absolutely.
And stay the fuck out of trouble.
Yeah.
That's always a.
We love you, bro.
Yeah, of course, man. We love you, True Toast. We'll be back here soon, man. You know what I'm saying?
Love people without expecting it in returon. That's a powerful statement.
Yeah, it is.
It's powerful.
It is.
They can't break that, man.
Nah, that's powerful right there. That's next level love, though. You know what I'm saying? That's the love people should strive for.
Absolutely.
It keep you stronger.
Absolutely. So look, on that note, y'all, we gonna go ahead and flex this thing on out like that. I think he got it. He ended that one right. You know what I'm saying? So hey, True Toast, flex it on out, dog. We flexing it out for you. All right.
Yes, for sure.
All right, and we gonna see y'all back here next Monday night, 9 p.m. Podcasting, YouTube. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
All right.
Peace.